it's your girl, Candy, and you are watching Sweet Addictions TV. Yeah. So, like I said, I was like, I know today's Wednesday and it's supposed to be Sweet Solutions, but I was like, I'm going to do that tomorrow. Right now, I needed something that was going to get me up out my bed chair. And I was like, you know what? I want to see what everybody would ask me if I gave them the chance to ask me, you know, whatever question you felt like answer. I mean, you know, asking and things. Does that mean I'm going to really answer your question? No, but I just might. You never know. So, alright. I didn't open the floodgates of this shit, child. Got it? Alright, I'm going to do the Facebook questions first. Okay. First, what we got? Janae says, don't hit me through your computer, but how old are you? Now, for the new sweeties, the old sweeties should know this, but for the new sweeties, we didn't have a problem when we started SATV with telling you our age, but y'all made such a big deal out of it. Like, we was like, fuck it, we gonna go along with it then. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all made such a big deal out of finding out how old we were. I was like, fuck it, we ain't telling. But now there is a reason why I don't tell my age, because after I have the baby, I still have some things lined up as far as the music. And even though some of y'all don't like to admit it, but most of your favorite singers and rappers are like 3, 4, 5 years older than what they tell you. And there's a reason for that, longevity. You want to be seen as young, and you know what I'm saying, when you're in the industry. So that's why I don't tell my age now. That's why I'm not going to tell my age. So yeah, next question. Shalise, who is the hubby? Laugh out loud, yes, I'm nosy. Okay, the reason why I don't tell y'all who hubby is, first off, there's certain things you got to keep private. Okay? And he just happens to be one of them. It's like, I'm open with so much stuff with you guys. Something has to be for me, you know what I mean? And when it comes to my child, my husband, that's it. Everything else, I've pretty much been an open book for y'all. If you're new, there's damn near 400 videos. Take your ass on back and check them out. I'm just saying. Who's next? Chantel, how old were you when you started cooking? Who taught you, and which meal is your favorite to prepare? I was 7 years old when I started cooking. My mom taught me how to pancakes. Pancakes was the first thing I learned how to cook. Was pancakes, baby. And I added all types of shit in there. It was good too. But I learned from my mom, and my mom mostly. And my favorite thing to cook, I don't have a favorite thing to cook. It just depending on whatever the hell. I don't have a favorite thing to cook, Chad. I don't. It's just whatever the hell I'm trying to eat. Next. Dria, after Jacob, will you have any more children? Hell no. I am done, baby. No more babies is coming out of me. This is it. This is all. Thank you, Lord. Everybody was like, you don't know what you're going to have. I'm going to have a boy. Because I already spoke to the Lord. Me and the Lord are like this. And we already knew what was going on when I found out. I was like, you don't know. And what am I having? A boy. Because he knew. This was it. This was it, child. I'm done. No more. Okay, you know what? Let me stop saying the names, just reading them. Y'all going to know who y'all are. Not sure if you've already addressed this, but I've been wondering for some time whether or not you will be showing us pics of Jacob when he is born, since we don't see Deja. Just curious. The pictures y'all seen of Deja have all been baby pics. So if, I can't say for sure because, you know, I got to involve hubby too. If I do show pictures of Jacob, it will be like newborn stuff because, you know, hell, he come out and 2 days later, he gonna look something different, child. Babies change like that. So if I do, it will be during when he gets here. It won't be nothing later. It will be, you know, while he's still baby and newborn and stuff. So yeah. Whew. Okay. Next. Can we see what your husband looks like? And can you speak German? If so, say something in German. Can you see my husband? No. Can I speak German? I haven't spoken German in so many years. Let me see what I remember. Ich liebe dich means I love you. Pommes frites is French fries. Scheiße is shit. What else? Guten Tag. Is it good? Good, no, guten Morgen. Some shit like that. That's good morning. And some other shit, Chad. I don't remember everything else. Oh, 50. That's 15. And I think that's it. Okay. What's next? I don't have a question but a request. I want you to sing, Candy Girl. You my world and I need your bids each and every day. Bump that, Candy Lady. So damn crazy. I probably start at the beginning of the year. I probably will start doing covers, you know, to get me back into recording status. So yeah, I probably will start doing that after Jacob Littell get here. What is your favorite snack food? Pepperidge Farms Milano cookies. Oh my God, the texture is great. I love those. If you could give any of these three a sponge bath, who would it be and why? Morgan Freeman, George W. Bush, or Al Sharpton? Al Sharpton, because we'll be sitting there laughing like a motherfucker. I'll be like, dog, what happened with old boy and them? Raise your arm up. Put it down. Move your hair. So yeah, Al Sharpton. Ashley asked that question. That girl damn crazy. Have you ever cut your hair? And if so, how short? Yes, I cut my hair. I mean, I always, you know, get like a couple inches taken off. Y'all know that. But really cut it, I was in 6th grade and I cut it all the way up to here. It was a Chinese bob, but it started at my ear. That's how short my hair was. Have you had any cravings during this pregnancy or any weird habits? Also, is this pregnancy going better than your last? Who is more excited? Laugh out loud. You, the hubby, or the other child? Have you had any cravings? A few months ago, all I wanted was sour stuff. So all I would buy was like Sour Patch Kids, sour Skittles, sour, anything sour, I was tearing up. Also, let me see. Is the pregnancy going better than the last? No! With Deja, I was fine through the whole pregnancy. Like how big I am now, I wasn't even this big 9 months with Deja. Jacob is beating my ass. Call the police. I mean, I'm sorry. But no, my first pregnancy was like what every woman would want their pregnancy to be. Nothing happened. I was fine. Only thing that happened was towards like 8 or 9 months. I was so little because I went from a 0 to a 3 that she was taking up all my potassium, so I would get these badass cramps going up and down my calf. But that was it. Everything else was smooth sailing. This one, he has, chair please. I'm gonna shut up before he start kicking me and things. Okay. Next, Candy, I want to know if you could have one thing for Christmas besides the little Karate Kid and my red velvet cake. What would it be? For Christmas, to hit the lotto. Yeah, I can work with that. Can you do a relationship shout out? Happy 2 years from Terry to Colleen. I love you. I think I said her last name. Yeah, Terry to Colleen. He love you, Chad. Yeah. How did you find out you was preggo? With this one, I found out actually. Something in me told me I was pregnant. I said I'm gonna take a test, and I took a test and I looked at it for a minute. And yeah, the lines wasn't going away. They stayed there. So, yeah. What else? If you could do one thing over again, what would it be in your whole life? Laugh out loud. Well, you know, what you say? Well, you know, I didn't mean to put such emphasis on your whole life. Like you ancient or nothing. Samoa's ass. Samoa Stacks. That's Cat Stacks' cousin, y'all. If I could do one thing, if I could change one thing or do it over again my whole life, I would wait to have sex. I would wait until I was married to have sex. I would wait, Chad. Yes, indeed. Yes. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I got a request, too. Can we get a quick 8 bars from Ratchet C? What she mean by that is, y'all know I rap. And for those of you who don't know I rap, I'll put the link to one of the songs that I put on here. And you can check that out. It'll be coming, chill. It'll be coming since I dropped this load, though. What intentionally attracted you to hubby? What qualities do you find irresistible in a man? What kind of adults do you want your children to become? What initially attracted me to him was I had just moved to Atlanta. And y'all know how dudes are in the club. They buy you a drink, they want to follow you around and shit. And you know, I don't drink anyway, but dudes, they just kept coming. And I was sitting at the table with a girl named Tony. We had just started working together at this thrift store. And we went out, and a waitress kept coming over and was like, that guy over there, he said, whatever food y'all want, whatever drinks y'all want, for all of y'all, it's all on you. He wants to talk to you, but he's going to buy everybody. Any drinks, any food, it's all for y'all. And I was like, who? And she said, he's over there in a black tee. Now, if y'all are from Atlanta, if anybody's from Atlanta, y'all know this was like in 04. This was back in like 04, child. Everybody was rocking fucking black tees and white tees and shit. So I happened to look over, there's a whole damn heap of niggers in black tees. I looked at her like, get your, you ain't helping shit. Get on now. So it attracted and then he came over to me towards the end of the night before he was about to go, and he gave me his card, which Chad is Atlanta, everybody got a damn card. And he gave me his card and was like, you know, call me, whatever. And that was actually my birthday. I met hubby on my birthday. And that's initially what attracted me to him, because he wasn't thirsty. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't all up in bitches' faces and shit. That's what attracted me. The qualities that I find irresistible in a man is a go-getter attitude. I know I'm the shit type nigga. Not conceited, I know I'm the shit, but like, I'm about my business, and if you're not about your business, you can get the fuck out of my face. Being a man, you know what I'm saying, that's what turns me on. What kind of adults do you want your children to become? I want my daughter to grow up and be strong and independent. I don't want her to be, oh, I don't need a man, because I didn't know. I want her to be able to not need a man for anything, because she can hold her own, but not be so bitter and beat down from the stereotype that she feels like she has to be the man in the relationship. And you know what I'm saying? So I want her to grow up to be strong, independent, and you know, really exert herself and go for whatever her dreams may be. For my son, I want him to grow up and be the man. You understand? Not mess with these little hood rats, little hookers. Be respectful. Of course, be about his business. He ain't gonna have no choice, Chad. That running the bloodline. And just, you know, do his thing. Really, that's what I want to be secure. Both of my kids to grow up and have more than I will ever have. That's what I want for them. Have you ever thought about getting another co-host for the show? If so, who? Love you. Love you too, baby. I thought about it. If Chanel lived here, she would definitely be the co-host. Paris. If some of y'all remember Paris, y'all like, oh, Paris is funny. She had talked to me about it, and I was like, that'd be cool. You could come in and, you know, get a feel. But she was like, I don't know. They might talk stuff about me, because let's wait until the whole thing dies down with you and your cousin. I was like, Chad, if you worried about people talking mess about you because you not my cousin, I said, you might as well not even do it, because people gonna do that anyway. It's I don't know if y'all realize this, but it's damn near been a year, and people still asking me about this shit. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get quite a few more questions about that situation, but it's almost been a year. Let shit go. Okay. All right. What's next? Any more babies after this one? I answered that. Hell no. Were you trying to get pregnant? Hell no. How does Deja feel about having a little brother? She's excited. 2 months before I even found out I was pregnant. Well, before I was pregnant, period. This child was running around talking about some mom. I've been seeing a lot of babies lately. I think it's a sign. I'm like, Deja, be quiet. Child about, no, I see more babies than grown-ups. So the baby's walking by their damn self? Is that what you're telling me? So yeah, it's her fault. It's her fault. Why don't you want us to know who your husband is? Answer that. Are you messing around, or you really don't want us to know? I mean, if you happen to see us out in Atlanta, you know, I'm not going to be like, oh shit, hi. But like I told y'all before, certain things you should keep to yourself. What is it? Hold on, y'all. Oh shit, that's my pizza. Is that my pizza? Is that my pizza? that the pizza man? Yes, I'll be right back. I'm back. Had to eat a piece of pizza. Don't judge me. Okay. Okay, next. Excuse me. Why are you and Skittles not talking? Excuse me. Alright, let's get into this. Now, I've told y'all plenty of times before, some stuff went down, and it was just best for us to go our separate ways. Who damn, that pizza was good. So, a lot of y'all would hit me up, oh, I mean, you're always so open with anything else. Now you're quiet about this. Well, first off, heifers, y'all need to, that should be enough that I'm open with everything else. Pretty much the stuff that's happened to me in my life has been an open book. But it's been me. It's been my business. No matter what went down with us, in order for me to tell y'all the story, I would have to tell her business. And I'm not going to tell her business. You know what I'm saying? That's on her. That's why I haven't told y'all what happened. First off, really, it's none of your damn business. But if it was just my business, I would tell you. I would have no problem. Because trust me, baby, I'm the motherfucking superhero in this story. But it's not just my business. So, even though I don't fuck with her like that, I'm not going to, I'm going to give her the respect and not putting her business out there. I've told y'all this over and over again. Even though a lot of y'all run back and who have sent her message, oh, Candy told y'all business on what y'all did. And I ain't never told y'all shit. Nothing. But, you know, that's just me. I'm not going to run my mouth about what went down with that. If it was just my business, oh, child, I would have been told y'all. But it's not. And I'm going to give the other party that much respect and keep it moving. And like I said with y'all need to keep it moving. Like, I don't know if y'all realize it has damn near almost been a year. We stopped talking back in March. You know what I'm saying? Next month is December. January, February, March. Like, it's almost been a year. Let it go. Raising a girl is different from raising a boy. What's the important thing you will teach Jacob about life? I know raising a girl is different from a boy. I am nervous, but I know I can do it. I mean, first off, you know, his father's going to be here because, you know, even though a lot of y'all got mad when Uncle P said this, a woman cannot raise a man to be a man. And what I mean by that is we can raise them how we feel a man should be. But y'all know how y'all see some queens, you know, that dress up as women. And they're overly, like, and you're like, women don't act like that. But that's how they interpret how a woman acts. You feel what I'm saying? So it would just, we may be overly. But I saw my mother do it. You understand what I'm saying? So even if hubby wasn't here, I would still stand strong and do and what I felt was right. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, the morals with him, just to be you, be respectful. Don't listen to what everybody has to say. Keep doing you. Because guess what? Nobody, when you get to that end of the road, it's only going to be you. It's not going to be everybody else that's in your ear. It's going to be you. So you have to make sure that you are straight and okay and well taken care of. Do you know any ways to get started in the acting industry here in Atlanta? A lot of people have been asking me that since... you know, did the Four Color Girls and Meet the Browns and Stomp the Yard. Listen, y'all, if that happens and I fall into that, that would be great. But I didn't really, that's not something I was pursuing. It just all kind of happened when we were interviewing everybody for Stomp the Yard 2. They called me and wanted me to come and be a paid extra the next day. And then from there, they had my name and all that stuff in their database. So when it came for the Four Color Girls, they called me. When it came to Meet the Browns, they called me. And on this last one, when they called me and emailed me, I had sent them pictures of me pregnant because they didn't know. I was like, listen, I'm pregnant, Chad. I don't know if y'all know that. And then they was like, okay, we need you to come in and meet the Browns. We want you to be a patient. So the only thing I can say is look up casting directors here in Atlanta. There's a lot of them. casting directors. And listen, if people try to charge you to go to castings, it's a scam. You don't pay just to go into a damn audition. So if they talk that money, keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? But me personally, I didn't have any headshots or, you know, anything like that. I just showed them what I look like towards this last few auditions, and that was it. So if you look for like casting directors on Facebook, I think there's one, Last Look or Acme Casting, something. Look for casting directors, and they always send out blasts or tweets or Facebook things letting you know who's looking for auditions and who to send it to. So that's really all I can tell you about that, because I haven't been like, ooh, I'm going to be an actress, and I'm going to send it out. So I can't give you too much information about that. Next, what's your favorite song? What's your most embarrassing moment you had? Who's your favorite artist? What's your biggest secret? What's your favorite book? Chad, I ain't about to answer all of them. That came from one person. Let me see. Let's pick embarrassing moment. Embarrassing moment. Oh, embarrassing moment, y'all. When I told y'all my mama, I was all thinking I was in love with this little thug back in the day. I think it was like 16, child. And mama wanted to meet him. He was like, My mama came out and said, pointed to my stuff. Talk about some, that is mine. You will not mess with that. You and I like, oh my God, no, she didn't just do that. I mean, she steady pointing at my stuff. Talking about it's hers. And he better not even think about it. Now, that was embarrassing. What are some of the most heartfelt things a sweetie has done or said? For my sweeties, I get a lot of notes from you guys telling me how my videos help you get through the day, or you've never had a big sister and you look up to me as a big sister, and me sharing things that's happened in my life has made you come out and tell people certain things that's happened in your life, from males, females, just letting me know that something I did encouraged you to do something about your situation, and just expressing the love that you have for me. That's the most sweetest and heartfelt thing a sweetie has ever done. My swoons, even though you didn't ask about the swoon. Oh, and let me tell you, a swoon, everybody, Kenny, what's the difference between a sweetie and a swoon? A swoon is not a guy. Swoon started back with Jermaine Dupri, when we got into it with Jermaine Dupri. And it used to be a whole bunch of swoons, but only a few stayed on. They're male and female. Swoons, they made up the name is Sweetie and Goon put together, basically. Because they jumped down Jermaine Dupri's throat. That nigga was tweeting, look what y'all done done. These girls got they fame. Chad, it was a mess. But that's what a swoon is, Chad. It's not a guy, sweetie. But, you know, the swoons always look out for your girl. Like I said, nobody besides hubby has ever really done anything for me. They always leached off of me. I always, whatever I could do for them at the time was what it was. And so for them, they would send me, you know, like spa packages and the diamond pendant necklaces and BB gift cards, and it messed me up because, like I said, nobody ever took the time to do, you know, to say, let me get something for her. Let me get something for Candy. She always doing this. She's always doing this. She's always trying to help somebody. Let me do this for her. And that was real sweet of them. I had chatted, even brought me to tears on a couple of them. And they do it so slick because they never tell me. They had me go to the P.O. box looking for some other shit. Then I get home and open up some shit. They got a nigga crying. You know what I'm saying? You ain't no punk. You ain't gonna treat me like one. But, so yeah. They're my babies. They're my babies. And they know they can always come to me whenever they need something. And, you know, I love it. It's great. What else? What is the one thing you wish you could do over? I answered that. Stay a virgin till I was married. My question is, when you gonna start rocking a ponytail? Uncle B, sit down somewhere, chair. Whew. Then, how or where do you get all your good advice and knowledge from to help us younger than you out? I've been through so much in my life. Most of y'all know I've been through, so if you don't know, you need to go back and look at this 400 damn videos. Check them out. Damn near 400. I've been through a lot in my life. So going through a lot, you either are going to let it damage you, you're going to learn from it, or you're just going to be stupid and keep making mistakes. And I've learned from a lot of things I've been through. I've learned from a lot of things my mother has been through. And I soaked it in, you know. I didn't mope around, oh, woe is me, woe is me. I knew I had to get up and do what I had to do. So learning from everything that's happened to me in my life and the people around me, I think that's where I got, you know, get my common sense from. Because it's been a lot of bullshit that's popped off in my life, and you know, you can't let it beat you. You gotta roll with the punches, no matter how hard they may beat you. Okay, what's next? What's the meanest shit you ever did or told somebody in your life? The meanest. I don't know. I have to connect to that one. Because I don't know, Jeff. What's next? What is something you can't live without? And are you going to treat Jacob different because he's a boy, etc., like curfew and dating and stuff like that? Something I can't live without is my family, my daughter, my husband, and some little man here. And I mean, that's ultimately my family. My close immediate family is what I can't live without. That's been there since, you know, knew how to do a dump, you know. That's what I can't live without. What else? Oh, and am I going to treat him different because he's a boy? I wouldn't say different. I would say there'll be kind of, well, I guess different is using their different rules and stuff like that. But not too much because, you know, I don't know, child. We'll see when we get there. Who's your favorite actor out of Hill Hopper, Denzel, and Lorenz Tate? Denzel Washington. Can you save me from an ass whooping? Ooh, that ain't right. Child, what you do? What are your current favorite TV shows? Current favorite right now? What's wrong with you? They didn't cut off all the shows I like, but I watch House. I watch Lie to Me. Oh, Glee, child. Glee is my favorite right now. And I think that's it for right now. Whose hubby are you and how old are you? Are you that? Okay. If you could change anything about yourself, what would you change? That I'm... What would I change if I could change something about myself? That just because I stick my neck out for people, I shouldn't expect them to do the same for me. Because I think in past instances, that's what messed me up, is I figured, okay, I'm going to ride or die for you, so you going to ride or die for me. And I think that's what fucked me up, is that's not always the case. So I learned from that, definitely. How did you meet your husband? Told y'all that. Did y'all live together before you got married? No. And we know you're hard as a rock, laugh aloud. How was it letting him in and meeting your daughter because of what you went through before? Is this his first child? Please answer. No, this is not his first child. We both have a daughter previous. Was it hard? Yeah, it was hard because, see, I never let anybody in my daughter's life. Ever. Another man has not been around my child until him. So, you know, I don't know. I just really felt comfortable with him. And from everything I've been through, I've learned to read your character. I've learned to read people really, really well. I kind of know you off bat. Even if I think you a certain way sometimes, and I'll be like, well, nah, maybe I'm tripping. But I usually ended up being right. So it was just something about him. So yeah, and that was Stephanie, because she was like, it's my first time I ever wrote you on your Facebook. So shout out to Stephanie. Alright, that was Facebook questions. I'm not about to refresh Facebook questions because I'll still be on this motherfucker all day. So let's go to the YouTube questions. I don't even know where we are in this video, chair. But let me try to do it quick for y'all so we can get everybody in. Excuse me. Okay. Mute it. Oh, mute it. Okay. The people who's asking for Skittles, I've already answered that. Do you still have your car dealership and other businesses? I closed my clothing store, but I still own it. I can open it whenever I want to. The dealership and recording studio, yes, still have that. Do you ever speak or keep in touch with Deja's birth father, and does Deja ever visit him on a regular? Yes, we still speak. And, you know, they're in each other's life. It's not a regular thing, though. Hey, Candy, you are one of the funniest people I have ever seen. You always make my day better. My question for you is, what is the craziest thing you have been craving since you've been pregnant? I told y'all the Well, not I wouldn't say craving, I mean the sour stuff, but the craziest thing to me is tomatoes. Like, before, I can't stand tomatoes, but child, let a motherfucker not put my tomato on my goddamn burger. We gonna have a problem. I'm coming back in your store, baby, and I'm wiggling this motherfucking finger like a true black woman would. You understand me? You put my damn tomato on there, and y'all, I can't stand no damn tomatoes. I have never liked tomatoes ever in life. So, yeah. Can we see who the baby daddy, the hubby is? We ain't gonna tell nobody, laugh out loud. So far, I'm the second person who wants to know. I already answered that. If you could, what would you go back and tell the 18-year-old you? To keep doing what you're doing because it is going to pay off. And to stick through the rough times, even when it seems like when you take one step forward, something knocks your ass 3 steps back. You're going in the right direction. That's what I would tell 18-year-old me. Okay. You know what? I should have just rolled it all on. What's next? I'm sorry, y'all, if this is taking too long. But y'all asked a lot of questions. How long will it be before you get back to making music videos after baby Jacob comes? I'm dying to see you do another video. Probably after I get in shape and you know, get back in the studio. That's when. Because as soon as I drop, I'm hitting up the workout, baby. Got to get back into top shape because I got shit to do. Do you mind me having a crush on you, even though you're married and preggo? Crush away, buddy. How old are you? Answer that. Can you speak fluent German? No, I can't speak fluent German. What happened to you in Skittles? Told y'all that. Will you give me a shout out? What's up, G Energy? Will you ever show us a pic of your hubby? Nope. Could you make another memories video, please? I told y'all my memories. Is that your wedding ring set that you are wearing in this video? Yes. Those sweet addictions, you shared things that have happened to you in your life were just one of those situations would crush a normal person. What gives you the strength to not only continue living your life, but generally grow and prosper? Because I never looked at it as if that the stuff that you're talking about was my fault. I knew certain things that was happening to me and situations was out of control, out of my hands. And really just for my mother. My mother's a very strong woman. Very strong woman. I've seen her go through a lot, and just being around that, knowing that no matter what, you got to do what the hell you got to do, that helped mold me to know, okay, I'm hurt, I'm crying, I'm fucked up, but I still got to do what I got to do to get to my damn destination. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's really what it is. My mother had a big part in me being the person I am when it came to all the stuff that happened to me in my life and moving on and keeping it moving. Because like I said, you can't let nobody stop you from being you, baby, no matter what. Will Skittles be back anytime? Never. Are you superstitious, or have you learned any old superstitions passed down from your mom, Uncle P, or Cousin Patches? Like it's, oh yeah, so I used to be real superstitious, like so much like if somebody sleep on the floor and you sleep off feet, you gotta spit on the broom. You can't split the pole. 2 people can't work on your head at once. I used to be real superstitious, but not no more. What's your middle name? Rachel. Which all of my siblings, we all have our names. My daughter has our name. My uncle's kids have our names, middle names. But my middle name was supposed to be my first name, and my sister's middle name, which is Rayshawn, was supposed to be my twin's name. I was so flippity-flicking fat in my mama's belly that they thought I was a twin child, but they was really just seeing my shadow. So it was supposed to be Rachel and Rayshawn, but yeah, it came out just me. So they became our middle names. How long have you and hubby been married? Oh, and how old is your mini-me? Not telling. Where is it? If you could do one thing to help the world, what would you do? If I hit the lotto and I just had extra money just to throw away, I would do so much shit. I would build so many homeless shelters and trying to help kids, and I would do so much shit if I just had like money to help everybody and just, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, yes baby. I would like to know if you could have one thing for Christmas. Oh, I answered that. Why people troubling Candy with questions about celebs? No one wants to know about that shit. We want the juicy stuff. With all due respect, when you get pregnant, does your vagina get bigger? I'm a man, so I don't know, child. Laugh my ass off. Anyway, I wish you luck with the baby. I'm not gonna answer that. Hey, Chad, I ain't gonna talk about it, is what you wrote. Big Thanksgiving video again? No, cause Chad, I really don't even feel like fucking cooking. I'm all wobbly and wiggly and shit. I'm gonna do something, but it ain't gonna be big like last year. Who was your first big celebrity interview with, and who would be your dream person interview, dead or alive? My first big celebrity? Oh shit, I don't know how many. We didn't interview quite a few people. I don't know, baby. I don't even remember all the people we've interviewed. But I would love to interview person to interview dead or alive. Dead or alive. Michael Jackson, of course. How much time we got? I don't know. I guess I'm gonna just keep talking. Oh no, let me see where we at on this mother. Few more, and then it's gonna cut me off. That means this minute gonna be 30 for 45 fucking minutes. Candy be, but it's cause I love you so much. Are you going to get a bikini wax before the baby comes? Hell no, I ain't waxing shit. I'm not let me tell you something. I tried to wax my legs some years ago, right? And I was like, I can do it. I'm gonna do it myself. I ain't going to nobody. I was like, I'm gonna do this shit myself. Got one of the home kits, and I rubbed it on my leg, rubbed it on there real good. And I said, yeah. I said, oh shit. Oh God. Nigga, that shit hurt so bad that I already ripped it out. So I was like, damn, I gotta finish. So I actually finished both my legs. But then the next, as it was growing back, all the hair on my legs was red and bumpy, child, from all ingrown. I will never wax a damn thing. I don't give a fuck if they stop making razors. I'm just call me motherfucking Monique, nigga, because I'm gonna be the hairiest motherfucker walking around this bitch. If it comes to that all we can do is wax, nigga, it's a done deal, bruh. So you just call me when Harry met Sally, goddamn it, because if waxing ends up being all you can do, it's over. It's over. So listen, I'm gonna stop at that one because I can remember this question because this time is about to run out and it's gonna be a long ass video already. And what I'll do is I'll pick up and finish the rest of these questions either tomorrow or the next day. So yeah, so sweeties, I hope I answered the questions that you wanted to answer, and don't worry, like I said, I'm gonna get the other ones and answer those too. If you can, if I didn't answer your question on this one and you haven't written one down yet, try to skim through the questions. Don't ask me the same thing everybody else is asking me. Try to think of something else, okay? Alright, sweeties. As always, thanks for watching. And tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a mother-sucking friend, baby, to subscribe. And follow your girl on Twitter. Yes. Oh, and my new Facebook is down there because I still keep getting friend requests from you guys on my first Facebook page, and I can't accept you. So you have to add this one, and all you gotta do is press the like button and you're added. Alright, babes, I'm out of here. Peace.